So I have recorded a Zoom interview that I would like to get the transcript from. And in Zoom, I turned on closed caption and it saved this file for me of the closed caption to act like a transcript. Now, when I open that up, it opens up this document here, and you can see there's not really any separation between different people within the recording. You can see it's time-stamped very quickly, very short durations between those timestamps, and there's really no separation between anything. So what I have found that works best is in this same Zoom folder that's created when you end a Zoom meeting, I have my video file, I have this audio file, and we're going to use that to create a transcript. So I'm going to open up my browser and I'm going to come out and sign into OneDrive or into my Office suite here. And I'm going to go into email to sign in through this way. And what I'm going to do is over here on the side, I have some apps, the Office apps that I'm going to open up. And I need to do this on the online version, not on the Word version that's downloaded on your computer. It must be the online one. So I'm going to click Word. And I'm going to go to a blank document. And I'm going to click over here on this microphone right up here in this dictate. And I'm going to click the arrow next to it and drop down and hit transcribe. Now I'm going to upload a file. So I'm going to hit upload and I'm going to look for that audio file that was saved in that folder, which I'm in the right folder, and my audio. I don't want the video one. I want the audio, and I'm going to hit open. And it's going to take a minute to render. This was an hour-long recording, and so it's going to take a minute. And I'm going to pause here and let this render, and then when it's done, we'll come back and walk you through the final steps of how to get that transcript. So we're just coming to the end of our rendering, and you can see it took a few minutes. You can see my clock down here. It's a few minutes has passed. So now what I need to do is I got to move this little Zoom window out of my way, and I've got to determine how I want to add this to my document. So what I'm going to do is right down here, add to document, and I'm going to pick my options. I can have just text. I can have with the speakers, timestamp, or timestamp and speakers. So however you want to do that, I'm going to pick just with speakers, and then I click out here on add document again, and it should put that into my document. There we go. And you can see this is a much better view. It's still thinking here, but this is a much better view of having a transcript. Speaker one, that's what they said. Speaker two, that's what they said. Versus what I showed you the first time where all you had was these timestamps to really indicate the differences between things. So I found that the Zoom transcribe was a poor option for me to get a transcript of my interview. And so this way was a better option. Then I can save this as a Word document. I can manipulate it however I want. I could go ahead and, if some of these were misplaced, maybe speaker one is twice in a row, I could come in here and delete this so that that's all one running line if I want. So here's another speaker one. So when that speaker is talking the same time or over and over again, you could eliminate some of this and make your document shorter. This document's pretty long. It's approximately 79 pages long. And again, this was an hour-long interview, so it's reasonable size for being that long. Again, if you want to change that, you could do speaker with timestamps. I don't know if it will render over or if it will create a new one at the bottom and try to import that all again. Yep, there it is. Now we've got our timestamp and which speaker it was. If you're interested in that, depends, I guess, on what you're looking for how detailed information you want. So hopefully this helps in transcribing anything that you want to have done for a transcript coming from Zoom or coming from any audio file. It should work. Hope this helps.